let's see here. Okay, got on that. Big John McCrane stuff. Hey Teresa, I just got done working with Miss Lovey. Just got done taking some pictures of her actually with her brand new Hey Mary. Well, you guys, I was just on. I got off a live about 15, 20 minutes ago, guys. We had the bitless bridle on Lovey, and holy cow, she was calm, relaxed, chill as a cucumber, looked great in it. Was just no stress, no stress. We had the bitless bridle on her. We did some groundwork, picked up her feet, did some work. Lovey was fantastic. And Puppers is out here eating her lunch, which is raw food. Looks disgusting. There it is. It was stunning to watch her just, she was so relaxed. That live is uploading, but if you guys go watch that, if you didn't see it, it is fantastic. She is so chill. She is so calm. That bitless bridle, 10 out of 10. I haven't even I haven't even like ridden a horse in it, and I love it. Just the calmness. Like when I went to put it over head, she's like, "Oh my gosh, wait, there's no bit?" Like she was happy. Um, Here she is. Um, must have been in the meeting. I was watching the replay when I saw you. Oh, okay, Amanda. So here they are. Yes, Normie. Normie's separated from Lovey for a little bit. Here's why. I'll explain it. He's being a butthead. That's fine. You can be a butthead, but you are now going to be confined for a short amount of time. You guys know I don't stall my horses. They have the run, they have the area, but he is being a turd to her. And I have had it with it. I should have put him in there when I was working with her because he would not stop pestering her all while I was trying to work with her and do groundwork and things. He was being a butt. The chickens are doing great. They're laying eggs. The eggs are beautiful. I will show you. I will take you in the house and show you the eggs. They're lovely. We did try to let them outside um yesterday and it didn't go well. So the chickens are not free range chickens yet. We need to clip their wings. Their wings, because they were confined to a tiny coop, their wings were never clipped. So they can fly. And I'm not talking like a little bit of flying. I'm talking there was one up in a tree. So that was rough. Nothing like spending your birthday chasing chickens. That's literally, we were chasing chickens. This is Little John LJ. The kids are excited because it's supposed to be in the 50s this weekend and they are going to ride ponies. Ponies are going to be moved. Have a lot going on. These are the ponies. Everybody, if you're new here, this is Rosalina and this is Little John. Oh, did that slip, guys? It was great. It was great. Mike was, I didn't realize it, but Mike was up in the house by the window, camcordering, taking pictures and taking videos of me and Melody trying to catch chickens, and the chickens are like literally in the trees. It was awful. It was not funny, but it was funny when I watched it like 4 hours later. I came in and I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's not funny. And then 4 hours later, it was funny, but it was not funny right immediately. Um, this the ponies are getting moved. Probably happening in the next couple days. Um, the ponies are going to get moved. Their shelter is going to be moved. Their shelter is right now up there. We're going to move their shelter a little bit closer. Then we're going to set up a temporary fence for them. So the minis are getting moved. We're opening this up again. If we have another horse here, we need to have open space, big quarters. We want to have the room where when we get the new kill lot tag, um, we can have room to spread out. Because if somebody decides to be a butt, like, hi, it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Um, if someone, we want to have enough space where if someone decides to be a butt, we can handle that. Today, the butt is him. Don't let him fool you. He looks cute and innocent right now because he feels bad about being a butt. I know. I know you do. He's literally been in here for 10 minutes and I'll maybe leave him in for another 10 and then I'll come out and let him out. He's not suffering at all. But he's trying to make everybody feel bad from she's a terrible mother. You guys, she's the worst horse owner that there ever was. Ugh. Okay. No. No. That's not true. Don't be a liar. Oh, thank you. It was yesterday. I was not. I was trying to pretend that it wasn't my birthday, and then I slipped up and said nothing like spending your birthday trying to catch chickens because I was chicken chasing. Um, Look at this, guys. We got like it's like 40 some degrees out here. It is wonderful. I'm out here in a sweatshirt. It feels great. Got to do some groundwork with Lovey. Um, we're gonna be doing a lot. Um, you know what? Do you have to try to get attention, people? Go away. Start your own YouTube channel and do something with your life. Good grief. Oh, I wouldn't have timed that guy out. I would have straight up like, you guys have my full permission when people are attention seeking pigs, just freaking bye Felicia. Just get rid of them for good. I don't need them back here. Um, so a lot's been happening. A lot has been happening. Oh yeah, you have my full permission. I don't need him back. Teresa, it's okay though. Um, so we have decided to not move this year. Long story short, there's a lot of reasons, but the housing market right now is in limbo. So we have decided to not move this year. That means a lot is taking place because we're not moving this year. So we're making our area work for what we need for this year. So one of those things would be, well, first off, we're bringing home a new kill tag, which is it's going to be, but let me tell you guys this. We did Rosie, we did Little John. Those were hard ones. Phoenix, Lovey, hard, hard. Rue, the most difficult. I think that just the most difficult situation that I've seen and had to deal with very quickly. That was hard. This new kill tag is not like you look at them and you're like, oh my gosh. When you're holding your breath because you don't know if they're going to make the trailer ride home, that's not this horse. That's not him. He looks all right. He looks good. He looks okay. Of course, they're scared. Of course, they've been flipped. They've been exposed to diseases. They've probably been packed in a truck somewhere. They've probably been shipped to auctions. If they're an older horse, which he is, he's probably been to a couple different places, but he hasn't lost all his body condition. That's you guys. I feel like I've done enough risky horses. I'm ready to do one that I don't feel like it's gonna die on the truck home. So this one is in better condition than a lot of the horses I've bailed. Like Miss Lovey here. I love how much she loves people now. It's my favorite thing. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, this is Miss Love. Mr. Normandy, who I'm preferring to call Butthead today, being a turd. So, if you guys have been here for any amount of time, you know these cords, my extension cords that run the electricity here because we have lights that my husband has rigged up in here, and we have electricity in here, and we have to run electricity to the waters. Here's the one water. We have another tank in there for the minis, so we have to run water to the horses. So we have these electrical lines out here. Well, this year we're going to put the electrical lines in the ground and not have a bunch of cords leading out here, which is wonderful. I'm very excited for it. Normie, are you excited for it? Normie's still upset with me because I'm a bad mom. Um, better muscle, but yeah, Donnelly, I'm a little more confident in this horse. I'm a little more confident that maybe we'll have, instead of having a couple months or a couple weeks, we're gonna have a couple years with this horse. He is the senior though, guys, so we're talking like 20 in his 20s, but he just looks like he has decent body condition. I'm really excited to meet him. He does look similar to Phoenix, I think. A little bit like Phoenix, not dappled, but I think he looks similar to Phoenix. He's a very pretty horse. Um, uh, I'll let my moderators answer people. Um, uh, so I did do some updates on my website. I have that up, and I also have the kill pen up so you guys can see kind of where I bail from. So I rescue kill lot pigs. And right now they have a bunch of different ones in here. So you can see them. Here they have 3 different ones. Um, these ones somebody came and dropped off. So they're in the kill pen. They're unhandled, which is really hard to do. They're unhandled. This is a mare. She's like 9 years old and has never been handled, has never been halter broke. And then 2 babies that are boys that have not been gelded, that are a couple years old. And then got this one. It's currently in there. So this is where I pull from. So the next fillet tag that we have is coming from the place where these horses are. This is a young horse. Um, got her halter all screwed up. That's because they don't care about. Um, Look at this baby. I like her. I think she's pretty. She needs to learn like things, she's a youngster, so she needs to learn stuff, but she's so cute. I I watched her video and I think she's beautiful. But I have a tag coming and you can't rescue all of them. I'm pretty sure someone would choose her. She looks like she has some potential. She's young and she's halter broke and she's really she has good body condition and she appears to be sound. So I'm pretty confident that somebody would take her because they want to flip her to make money. They have this one. This one is a mid-teens, quiet and gentle bay mare. Looks a little bit off to me. Hasn't been rode in. See, some times they get notes. Her name was Jinx. Um, Here's one that was posted a day ago. This is a quarter pony mare gelding or mare gelding, bay quarter pony type gelding. Back end's way off, way off. Holy heck! You guys see that? Donnelly and Mary, the back end on this one. Oh my gosh! Just watching it move, the back's completely off. Yikes. 87. This one's been on there for a while. This one has really, it's gated, but it's not sound. That's the thing about a lot of these horses that they post on here. They have serious. Look at this one. This one's so sweet. Yeah, I thought it looked way off, Mary. I was like watching that. This one's a standard bred mare. Beautiful on this one. Beautiful horse. As a standard bred mare. I I took Ruin, but I didn't want to do it. So here's my, if you go on Big John and Friends, this is our website. This is my horse Lovey that you probably just saw if you've been watching for a bit. We're doing groundwork with her and spending time with her outside. In this drop down link, you can actually look at all of our rescues. Big John, Normandy, Slim Jim, Rosie, Mr. Moo, Lovey, Puppers, that's our dog, Little John, Phoenix, and Rue. This is Rue. Um, she unfortunately is no longer with us. She was with us for a very, very short amount of time. She came from the kill pen, and as you can see, her condition was beyond what we could help. This is Phoenix, and Phoenix started like this. I got him out of the kill pen last year. These are the pictures of him after I got him from the kill pen. And this is a picture of him before before we had to put him down. He had absolutely like he had maybe three or four good teeth in the entire back of his mouth. So I was soaking feed for him every couple of hours all day. Beautiful horse. Beautiful boy. So pretty. Little John, Little John's progress. I updated this last night, and so there's a lot of new pictures, new updates, just updated my website last night. Miss Lovey's on the cover. I had Phoenix on the cover for a long time, but I put Lovey on the cover. Phoenix was I think one of the most beautiful horses I had the pleasure of rescuing. He was stunning. He had kind of a dappled coat. Um, Absolutely beautiful. Big John, he's what started my channel. Big Belgian gelding. He is still alive and thriving in his new position, Mr. Normandy, right here in the middle. Over here we have Mr. Moo stuff, which leads me to Mr. Moo. And I finally got his page updated because it was time to have his page updated. And so Mr. Moo's was updated. Mr. Moo, Mr. Moo, that's who I miss a lot. I miss all of the horses, but Mr. Moo, I especially just miss having him around. His presence was wonderful. He was just a very, very good horse. Rosie,
How about we get a different horse and name it with
and then
Big
Slim, and
John?
you guys never got to meet him. We could. This is Slim. You never got to meet him. He was in pretty poor condition. He ended up having sand, a lot of sand in his stomach. But let me tell you, he was a love. Just a sweet, sweet horse. He was the very first horse that I pulled from the kill pen, and he was incredible. Look at this guy. Normie here has been with me through it all. He has seen a lot of tags. He has done a lot. He has been uh, he has been an emotional support horse for everyone. He's amazing. Um, why do we do this? Why do we do this? No, no, I wouldn't. Sorry. Here's our little Roo. So yeah, these are this is my website, and you can go on here if you want to and check out the different horses that we've rescued. But here is again, we can go back to the kill pen. This one's been on for a long time. It's not getting, I don't know if it's not getting taken because it's a lot of money or I'm not sure. Um, but this one's been on for a while. Some of them stand for a really long time now. They also have a a page. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta. Uh, so this is a page that I am a part of, and this is happily ever after page. So this is a page where people actually post their stories of the horses that they've pulled from the lot. And as you can see, I did post Lovey's story on there. I wanted to share what had happened to her because there were a lot of people that saw her in the kill pen and were absolutely devastated and wanted to know what happened to her. So they actually have a page for people that pull horses where they can share what happens to these horses after they're pulled from the kill pen. So here's one that came from a kill pen. Here's another one. She pulled a horse from the kill pen. There's Little John, and that's what he looked like when he was in a kill pen. So you guys have seen my Little John, my little boy, and that was one of the pictures, but I had more. I posted a before and after. Here's a horse that ended up being best friends with a llama. That's a rescue story. Here's my rescue story of Miss Lovey. So that's my girl that's out in my pasture right now. Let's see. Here's another horse, came from a kill pen. So there's some really great stories on here. There's also some horror stories and some things that are really upsetting and sad. Things that happen to these horses after they're pulled from the kill pen. But you know what I mean? All of them are stories, and people go on here and share the good, the bad, and the ugly of the things that happen from horses that they get in the kill pen. They got a great kids horse. Um, a lot of my stories end up being a little bit difficult because I don't get the young ones and I get the really old ones, and we have to do a bit of maintenance. And this one came from a kill pen. Wow, look at that. Holy, that's insane. Yeah, I think it's good to come and look at this and see the different because it gives you hope that you can eventually help, you know what I mean? But I actually had quite a few people post on my thing of, oh, look at this one. Look at the coat condition had it. I want to look at the other ones 'cause I want to see what it looked like after they helped it. Oh, they must have just gotten it. So we don't have updated pictures of how that one fares. I'm curious to see how that one turns out because that looks pretty rough. But look at that one. That's a beautiful horse. Oof, that one's rough. Let's see. Wow, that's incredible. Yep. So that's that. This is my website if you want to go on bigjohnandfriends.org if you're new and you want to see what we do here. Um, just got I'm just baffled by people. So I just got a message asking if I want to I if I want to take on a um if I want to take on fostering a horse. Um, they're in good health, in great health. It's a mare. No, I don't. This is the retirement home for senior horses. Amen. It literally is. My husband wants to make a sign that says retirement home. Horse retirement home, because that's what it is. I don't take on the midlife ones. I don't take on the young ones. Little John's an exception. Little John's the only young horse I pulled from the kill pen. And the reason he was in there and he was a young horse and he was going so cheap was because his feet were grown out like. Can we pull him up? Little John's my only exception. He's only 5 years old, but these were what his feet looked like. So when he came to me, this picture right here shows his feet. So he didn't walk correctly. He still doesn't walk 100% correct, but this is his feet now with his trims. So he's the only exception. He's the only exception of a horse that I got young. Um, and he's taken a little bit of work with my farrier, but he's incredible. He's an amazing pony. He's great. But he's the only young one here. Otherwise, they all have been older horses. Um, yes, Mary, he's a godsend. My farrier is wonderful. I a couple times I've asked, do you want it? Nope. He doesn't want to be on camera. He doesn't want me to say his name. He doesn't want me to say who he is. I've thought often if I wasn't asking for funds to pull horses out of kill pens, because I ask for funds and I don't feel like asking for money for this, that, and every other thing. We cover a lot. When it comes to the bail, the actual pulling the horse out, you know what I mean? We do fundraisers and stuff to get money, but otherwise it's kind of like it is what it is. So I don't want to ask for money all the time, but sometimes I think I should take up a collection or start a GoFundMe or like make something so we could give my farrier like an amazing just you know what I mean, just to say thank you for like what he's done because he doesn't charge. I don't think he charges nearly enough for what he does. I just don't think he does. And I mean he does it for a living, but I just don't feel like he charges enough. And like Little John, when he was doing Little John, I think he almost broke like two of his nippers because he was cutting into like really hard hoof and it was bad. Like two times I think he almost broke the nippers. So, um yeah, there was there was no excuse. So when he saw his back feet, he goes, I wonder if there's a reason why his back feet aren't trimmed because sometimes you got one that's going to kick you and fight you and be naughty and be a stinker. They're not going to touch the back feet. Well, Little John stood perfectly for him to trim his back feet. In fact, when Little John had to have his feet x-rayed, he stood perfectly for the x-ray. And no one could understand why they didn't trim his feet because everybody thought he was going to be wild. So that's why they didn't trim his feet. But it turns out that he was tame and calm and chill, and they didn't cut his feet. They just didn't cut his feet. Um, okay. Thank you. Um, does anybody else have eyes that change color while we're on it? Because I swear sometimes sometimes they're blue green and sometimes they're green. And sometimes people say they're blue. Um, I've talked to a lot of people with green blue eye and people say that that is a thing that like their eyes change color depending like on the weather or what they're wearing or whatever and I'm like, yep, I think that is actually a thing. Anyways, that's totally you'll say how presenting could be. Oh, Mary, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. No, it's not. Nope, you're good. Like we go off on if yeah, we go off on tangents on this channel. Sometimes we just go off and we speaking of going off on a tangent, I told you guys that I was gonna aqua. Ooh, beautiful. Moon eyes. Moon spots on the goats. I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna stick my slippers on. These are from Irina. She is someone who watches my channel. She sent me these slippers. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was a long time ago. I still wear them and I still love them. Fantastic. So I'm going to run up here because I was going to show you guys Melody's chicken eggs. Melody got these chickens. They were kind of rescue chickens. They weren't in good condition. So I told Melody the chickens probably aren't going to lay eggs because they look like crap and they're probably feeling like crap and I doubt they're going to lay eggs. And here, I had to use a couple today. But look at these. I'm really impressed. She even has one laying a white. So this is, for having only 5 chickens, this is a great variety. We got white eggs. She's got brown. Here's a green one. Blue egg. So I'm really thrilled because when we got these chickens, I was like, I'm surprised they're not dead. They look rough. They look terrible, and she's taking good care of them. She's feeding them, watering them, putting bedding down, and they have a nice big coop with natural roosting bars and way more room than they need, and they're doing really well. But when I got to look at them, I was like, this isn't gonna go well. Here's Miss Marshy. This is Marsh. Hey, Marsh. You want to say hi? This is the Marshers. She's a little blue-eyed white Holland Lop. She is full grown and she is absolutely stunning. Her favorite thing lately, her favorite thing lately. Yeah, you guys want to talk about beautiful eyes. Look at those. They're so pretty. Her favorite thing lately is I will open the cage doors, I will shut that door, and I'll let her run around the whole laundry room, and she loves it. So we've been doing it every single day. So every single day I just shut that door, pop the cage open, and you, you say hello to everybody. Yes. Um, Do you live in a cold climate? Yes, so we're in Minnesota. So Minnesota is like all four different seasons. So right now it is cold-ish, but to me it's warm because we've had some really 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 crappy weather. So to me it feels warm today, but it's 40 some today, but the sun is shining and it's nice out. Hey Buppy, here's Wiki. Hey Wickster, this is Wix. This is Buppy. She is our livestock guardian dog. She's amazing. Say hi to everybody. Did you finish your I know, did you finish your food? You're a big dog. This is Princess. We have I call them the glorified barn cats. Here's Sphinx. This is Demon. Hey Sphinxies. Hey Sphinx. Um I don't know where James is. Usually James is pestering me when I'm on lives. Um and I don't know where he is. And I find it very odd because he's usually pestering me and being a turd. And I have not seen James today. So that's really, really weird. And you guys know, like when we do lives, James is normally, he's like, looks like a Siamese kitty. And yeah, so oh, it's either animal heaven or animal hell, depending on how you look at it. um, it's either really great if you like animals or if you're terrified of animals, like some people. My house isn't a good home to come to if you're not an animal person. Let's put it that way. Because because I have a lot of animals. Hey, what do you have, honey? Hey, bring it here. What you got? Did you find another one? Good girl. Bring it to mama. Bring it to mama. I'm so proud of you. No, baby, bring it here. She found another antler. Baby, bring it here. No, hang on, hang on. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Puppers, just wait. No, 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 no. Puppers, just wait. Just wait. Just wait. No, hey, please. No, no, no. Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this to me. But no, you can't have it. She brings me these. I'm telling you guys. I'm not kidding you. She brings me these antlers. I decided to start keeping them because my theme for my house is to bring the outside in. And she brings me these. We're adding it to the collection, people. You see this? She goes out in the field, in the pasture, in the woods, wherever, and she brings me these little deer antlers. She's great helping decorate my house. Love it. Oh, she could keep it, but I really want to use it in the house. And she has so many things to chew on. I'm very proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. She could totally chew on it. She kind of eats what she wants. She's outside. People reprimand me for what I do with my dog. She really is an outside dog. Everyone got mad at me. It was -40 with the wind chill. You have to bring her in the house. So I tried to bring her in the house. It didn't go well. She was very upset to the point where she was knocking things down trying to get outside. I let her outside. Everything was fine. So I should have taken a video so I could show people why I don't let my dog in the house. Because she doesn't appreciate being in the house. She loves being outside. These are my babies. Did you decide to stop being a butthead now? Are you ready to get out? This is Lovey. This is Normandy. We also have it's kid heaven and it's animal heaven and kid heaven. Here's the chickens that were half dead. They're doing a lot better. You're not coming out today, you guys. And then the ponies. Oh, hang on, I'll show the little ponies. We got little Rosalina having her snack. And we got Lil John up top. So, super bummed. Super bummed. Here's why, guys. I had I had I want to get a calf so bad this year. Hershey was our Hershey was our 2 years ago. We bought Hershey. He was our calf, and he now lives next door on the farm, and he'll go to the meat shop. But we tamed him. We can go over to the farm, and he's this huge beef calf, and he comes running to us. And he's not even a calf anymore. He's a huge steer, and he still comes running to us and acts like he's a little calf again. And just absolutely loved raising him. So last year we were going to raise one again, but getting a newborn calf was over $1,000. So we didn't do it last year. Calves have come down, and we want to do it so badly this spring. So I inquired about two different calves this morning because we really want to do it again. I bottle feed them and we raise them. The kids love them. They end up being like little buddies here. And I inquired this morning and I think they sold. And I'm super bummed because I really, really, really want to have calves again. Um, I enjoy it. I love raising them. I like knowing what they eat, what they're getting, and I love, love, love my calves. But that's in the works. I'm sure we will eventually get them, but the ones that I was hoping for are little Jersey mix or jerseys. Yeah, beautiful chickens. Oh, thank you. Well, kinda. They have fur for a reason. Oh, that's exactly my thought. That is, that's exactly how I feel. Well, here's the thing. You know, there's certain dogs I wouldn't put outside. They're just, we humans have pampered them and bred them to be a certain way. You got the hairless Chinese dog. It's not going to work outside. That's just cruel and stupid. When I had the little puppies, they're in the house. There's certain, you just got to use your common sense as far as that goes. And Puppers doesn't want to be in the house. I tried to do the right thing, and well, you guys know how that goes. You know, the right thing isn't always the right thing. Anyways, guys, number two for my projects, I want to paint my kitchen. So now I'm coming up with all these projects that I want to do this year because we're going to be staying in this house. So I'm like, all right, projects, what do I want to do? Have a lot that I want to do. We'll see what actually ends up happening. But nothing's going to happen if I don't get my butt off this live and get doing my stuff. We're moving the animals around this weekend, potentially bringing in a new kill pen horse. Um, so check that out if you haven't. I have stuff posted on my page for that. Bringing in a new kill pen horse this weekend, potentially. Um, and then check for James. Speak of the devil. James? Here he is. No wiki. Here's James. There he is. Well, you can't come in the house. Now they all are trying to come in the house. Um, Horse coming this weekend, moving things this weekend. There's something else happening this weekend. Trivia happening this weekend. It's Valentine's Day. There's a lot going on this weekend, guys. Stay tuned. We come on live occasionally. Great to see everybody. Hope everybody has a fantastic day. A lot happening in the days to come. I'll try to keep you guys posted as much as I can. We're going to be moving the minis around. We're going to be moving the mini shelves. We're going to be resetting things up. Magic Mike's going to be here. Trivia night that I have to prep for. So I should probably get my butt downstairs and actually start prepping for that. So there's sauerkraut to eat because, guys, this sauerkraut, it's just so good. You want a healthy gut? Eat sauerkraut. I don't even know why I'm doing this on a live. Anyways, okay. Everybody have a good day. Take care. Stay tuned. We always have something going on. But if I don't see you, I'm sure I will. But if I don't see you until then, we have trivia night Saturday night, Valentine's night at 7 o'clock here on my channel. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great, even though I have nothing prepared yet. It's going to be fun. I have things in my mind. I have things in my mind and I am going to prep. You guys know that I prep for my trivias. So I am not going to leave you guys empty-handed. In fact, I'm going to take my kraut downstairs, march my butt downstairs, and eat my kraut while I'm prepping trivia. Everybody take care and have a great day.